How did you like the way the team battled tonight?
Yeah, thought we competed for 60 minutes for the most part. Pretty tough one-goal game there. Obviously, Saskatchewan's a top team, so kudos to them. And yeah, it was just a good battle.
What's the toughest part about playing against the rush defense?
They're good. They're young. They're athletic. They move their feet. I thought they did a pretty good job communicating tonight, communicating when we were getting our picks going. And yeah, they're young and they can run.
What did you like about the patient and pose of the offense?
I like the way that we were swinging the ball, and like the way that all five guys were moving the ball, moving our feet. Would have liked to get a few more shots on net, looking at the stat totals, but thought we had a pretty good night for a close, low-scoring game.
Those last 21 seconds of regulation, how much faith did you have in your defensive group and Del Bianco?
They're the best. I mean, we love our defense, we love Delbs, and we knew we were going to get a stop there, so kudos to them.
How do you use this game as you prepare for Buffalo next week?
Yeah, I mean, this was a big test for us. Obviously disappointing we got the loss there. Got the champs coming into our barn, and we want to play really hard for the fans. So, reload, use it as fuel, and prepare for next week.
You pushed the top team in the league to overtime. What does that say about the battle of this group?
Yeah, it's never a lack of heart, never a lack of compete, never a lack of effort, never a lack of caring for the guy next to him. It's just that's a very good lacrosse team, and it's in my experience is you gotta deal with a little bit of pain before you can get the joy, and I think for us that's a good learning lesson. That's a tight lacrosse game, and I think the fans that loved it, and I think it's good for the National Lacrosse League. And it was a back and forth game, and came down to the last shot, and they got it, and full marks to them.
Those last 21 seconds of regulation with it all tied up, what can you say about the defense and Del Bianco?
Yeah, they were the backbone. They always are. Like, Delbs played really, really well tonight, and the defense did a good job. That's a high-scoring offensive team. They got a lot of tough checks. They got guys that can break your ankles, guys that can hit the shot from the outside. So it's super dynamic offense. And I thought our guys, to hold them to 9, I thought it was really good. And the other end, we had some chances. Not easy. They're a very athletic defense, and they're opening early, and they're getting in our lanes before we get the ball in our sticks. So kudos to them. I thought Frank played really well too. So it's tough loss, but we'll learn from it.
What was the difference in tonight's game?
I thought face-offs, to be honest, Ads is a little banged up, so he struggled a little bit at times out there. I thought that we limited their transition pretty good. It's just one shot, you know what I mean? I have to go back and watch the film to give you a super accurate one. I think there's some shots that when they're in lanes, I think we could actually take them, like those switching windows and off hips a little bit better. But, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. They're going to run it down your throat. So you don't want to play on your heels. You don't want to play conservative, but you got to know when and where to shoot the ball against these guys. So, it's the first time we played them. It'll be the last time we play them. So who knows what happens down the road the rest of the season, or if, teams are fortunate enough to make the playoffs. But, that's something that we'll learn from. And, we got to raise the bar a little bit, and I said everybody gives an extra 3 or 4%, and I'm not saying from an effort level, just from an execution level, and myself included as a coach, tune up a little bit of the game plan. Thought we'd made some decent adjustments at the half, but we didn't score in the third quarter. We got a couple late, and they got the athletic guy behind the net makes an athletic play, and then Robert Church is world class, hits a shot.